Hello, today we have a stretch and challenge question. Would you like to give it a go? Pause the video, I'll show you the answer in a second. That's the answer, have a look. If you got it right, my congratulations, you are very good at this topic, and if you didn't get them right, not to worry. We are going to go through how to get to the answer. So the first thing that we would do is to write the formula of the reactant, so that's iron 3 oxide. If you have problems to work out this formula, let me know, I can help you. Maybe I can make a video on that. Iron oxide reacting with hydroxide ions, and also reacting with chlorine. That gives you ferrite 6, which is this one, plus chloride ions, and there you go. I would say for this equation, you can fairly easily see that it's going to be a redox reaction because here the oxidation number of ion is 3 and here is 6, it has changed. But say that you don't realize that. Well, you can work on the oxidation numbers just to make sure that it is redox. I'm not going to explain how to work out oxidation numbers. You have it all in this video. So let's just have a look at them quickly. Oxide is -2 always. Therefore, ion here is going to be +3, which is what we expected. Hydrogen is going to be +1 as usual, and oxygen -2 as usual. Chlorine is not combined, 0. Oxygen -2, this ion is +6, and then this chlorine is -1. So what we expected to have has happened, as usual. Ion goes from +3 to +6, so that's an oxidation reaction. And then chlorine goes from 0 to -1, so that would be a reduction reaction. Okay. If you have any questions, I always say it in every video, put them in the comments. I'll be happy to answer you. Perfect. So now what we have to do is to write a half equation for the oxidation of ion. How to do that in detail is in this video. I'm going to go not quickly, but I'm not going to go very slowly, I think, on this. So you have iron oxide becomes ferrite. Okay, so first thing that you have to do is to balance the metal ion. Here you have two, well, the metal atom. Here you have 2 ions. Here you only have 1, so you need 2. There we go. Next thing is to balance the oxygens. You have 8 here, 3 here, so you need 5 oxygens here. So that will do 5 H2. H2. Oh, now you have 10 hydrogens on the left, so you need 10 hydrogens on the right. So that means 10 protons. I forgot to write the charge here before. And now we are going to balance the charge. In the reactants is neutral, and in the product is 2 minus times 2 minus 4. Add 10 plus, that gives you +6. So that means we need 6 electrons here, so that the charges are balanced. Perfect. Now we do the same with chlorine. So chlorine becomes chloride. You have 2 chlorines here, so you need 2 there. Now you balance the charges. 2 minus here and 0 here. That means we need 2 electrons here. Okay. So the next thing we are going to do is to make sure that the number of electrons on both half equations is the same. We have 6 electrons here, but here we have 2. So to make them be the same, we multiply the second equation by 3. And when you do that, then you get 3 chlorine. Then instead of 2 electrons, you get 6. Instead of 2 chlorides, you get 6. Okay. What is the next step? Well, if we were in a classroom, I would ask you to tell me. But well, what we do is we add up both half equations, so all the reactants together and all the products together. So that's going to be the reactants from the first equation plus the reactants from the second equation goes to the products from the first equation Okay. Plus the product from the second equation, so plus 6 chlorides. Okay. Once you've got here, then what you have to do is to cancel out the electrons. And usually that would be your final perfect answer. However, this is not the right answer in this question. Why not? Just because we have alkaline conditions. We have hydroxide ions or alkaline conditions. You have to look out for this in the questions. Because if you have alkaline conditions, then you cannot have protons. That's a contradiction. So how do we deal with this? Well, not too complicated. What we have to do is to get rid of the protons by adding hydroxide ions. That makes sense because the hydroxide ions are going to neutralize the protons. The only thing is that if you add hydroxide ions to one side of the equation, you need to do the same on the other side just to keep everything balanced. So 10 hydroxide ions here. So 10 protons plus 10 hydroxide ions, they react together and they make water. So instead of writing this, we write 10 H2O. And then finally, it happens that you have water in the products and in the reactants, so it cancels out. You get rid of this, this goes, and then instead of having 10 water here, because 5 of them go, you end up with 5 H2O. This is the final answer. This is correct. Any questions, put them in the comments. If you like the video and you want to support the channel, then you can press like. I will do at least one more question like this, very challenging, using alkaline conditions. I'll see you there. Bye-bye.